the Tuk Tuk. Hit boxes. Close to the car. Left into alley, getting close. Hit the boxes. Hit boxes. Hard left into market. Jump. Through the shop corner. Swerve through the traffic. Through the corridor. Left onto the road. Swerve through the traffic. Through the gap. Brake. Cut.
Hey, I finally beat it. All right, welcome. Just gonna go back and show you my one successful run, not the like 10 minutes of failure before that. Let's finally move on. Holy crap.
A box rig is just a landing pad made up of empty cardboard boxes that'll bring you to a safe stop. Because it's never the falling that hurts, it's the stopping. The one we're using now isn't as high as we usually use because it's built into a boat. We're still about 7 or 8 feet off the height we'd normally have for a jump like this.
I swear if this is a Tuk Tuk again, I'm just gonna start crying.
My Tuk Tuk is getting shot at by the
Oh,
chopper.
it's a Tuk
Most
Tuk
of the chase
again.
takes place on the rooftop, but at the end, I need to jump from the jetty onto a passing barge where the box rig is set up.
Man, I hate Tuk Tuks. Alright, who knows, maybe this will be an easy one.
Blood Oath, scene 52, take one. Action. Through traffic.
Oh, this is gonna go well. I don't even necessarily have anything to talk about. Let's see. Something fun.
Action.
Dude, I got nothing.
Close to the
Ah.
explosion.
Oh, wait, where am I supposed to go? Probably not this way.
Wrong way.
I saw an arrow. Oh man. So, my Elgato has a little attachment with
Through traffic.
plugs for so I can plug in composite or component. Wait, oh crap, up the stairs. So I can plug in component, then obviously you can plug in composite to in component plugs. But anyways, I was thinking about it.
Rolling.
I'm still playing this game on PlayStation 2. Wednesday I'm gonna start
Traffic.
playing, doing a playthrough of a game on Dreamcast, and I'm trying to, not constantly, but occasionally, oh geez, do those little arcade things. That's not where I'm going. What? Where?
Onto the rooftop.
All right. Anyways, point being, all those have either component or composite
Right. Close
cables.
to the explosion. Cut.
What
Where are you
explosion?
going?
I need more arrows. So yeah, point being, like every day I'm basically gonna be unplugging and plugging in a completely different system. It was a little easier when I was bouncing between like HDMI and component, because I could have them both plugged in and just like decide which one to activate.
Add action. Through traffic. Close to the explosion.
Duh. What? Jeez. Actually,
Up the ramp. Into the building.
oh, piece of crap. Oh, my word.
And rolling. Action.
That water looks like
Through
garbage.
traffic. Close to the explosion. Up the ramp. Into the building. Crowd scatter.
What? Crowds. Oh, jeez.
Onto the rooftop.
Jeez, a lot of
Close to
tight
the
turning.
explosion.
Ugh. Okay, now where?
Wrong way.
What? Really need more arrows.
Rolling.
When I do my playthrough of Blue Stinger, that I'm probably gonna have a couple
Close to the explosion.
like basically grinding episodes. Well, actually, it won't be full episodes. What I'll probably do is like I'll grind and I'll just like I'll fast forward through that while talking about something, or have it like in a corner or something like I did with Zelda. But every time you kill an enemy, a bunch of coins come flying out of them. You pick that up,
Through traffic.
and then there's like vending machines where you can like buy. Oh, gee. Yeah, yeah, I got close. You can buy like weapons, health,
Into the building.
and you can also buy these
Crowd
T-shirts.
scatter.
And actually, amusingly, the T-shirts
Onto the rooftop.
change your fighting style. Like one of the characters, Dogs Bauer, he
Turn right. Close to the
does
explosion.
fighting with where am I going?
Explosion. Cut. That's too slow.
Jeez. A lot of tight turns to be doing fast. But yeah, you can get like martial arts shirts for Dogs Bauer. So he's like a karate master and various stuff.
Add action. Through traffic.
I don't know what that one was. There's like a lot of weapons. I don't know how big like a stat difference they have, but like you know, you can have a baseball bat, or you can basically have like a katana lightsaber, I think.
Through traffic.
So in other words, there's just a lot of potentially interesting stuff, and it might be fun to just spend a while just entering and leaving and re-entering an area to refight those enemies and just kind of collect as much coins as possible to get the full experience.
Rolling.
Jeez.
Action.
Apparently I don't do good at talking and playing this game.
Close to the explosion.
Oh. I hate taxis. After Blue Stinger, just because I already have my Dreamcast down here, I'll probably jump right into, I've mentioned this before, but jumping right into Illbleed.
Through traffic.
That one, that's interesting. I've never beaten either of those games. I've gotten decently far into Blue Stinger.
Into the building. Crowd scatter.
There's a couple of bosses that I haven't gotten to that I know are difficult because I've watched Game Informer play through it.
Onto the rooftop.
Oh my word. Illbleed will probably be a lot harder because Illbleed is, especially the first level, is built so much on trial and error.
Rolling. Action.
There's other really bad games I've seen Game Informer play that I'd love to do a playthrough eventually. Like I want to do Siberia. There's two different Siberias. There's Siberia with starting with an S. That's I think some RPG adventure thing or something. I've never played it. And then there's Siberia starting with C, which is what I'm talking about. which is
Hard right.
a
Close to the
garbage
explosion.
game that desperately needs to be played with a mouse because of how bad it is.
Explosion.
Oh, wait. Nope, I lost too much speed.
Make the jump. Cut. That was
Oh, I could have almost had it. And in Siberia, you go through like, there's two main modes of play. Adventure and action, basically. And so adventure, you like wander around, click on things. Sometimes they'll bring up like a little screen, like a computer screen or something. You do like a puzzle. And then action, where you basically move a cursor around the screen and shoot at everything. And it is basically essential to play that game with a mouse. Although, oddly, if you play it with the PlayStation mouse, which I do have, the very first action scene, it won't let you use the mouse, and I do not understand why.
Make the jump.
But, so I'm thinking I want to play it on, oh boy.
Explosion.
No!
God, that's the wrong way.
I think I want to play it on computer. Maybe it'll let me use the mouse on that first action scene. Yeah, sadly, I own it on both computer and PlayStation. But that game is ridiculous, watching Game Informer play it. There's a lot of areas
Rolling.
where if you make a mistake twice, you die. And it's like random little things.
Through traffic.
Like, you go up and click on a barrel, he sticks his hand in it, pulls his hand out and shakes it a little bit. And they're just like, oh, that's weird. So they click on it again, because one of the guys wasn't watching the screen, like, what was weird? So they click on it again, sticks his hand in, then just starts screaming. What? I was holding down the turn button. He just starts screaming, pulls out his hand, and it's just like disintegrating. Like, oh, wow, wasn't expecting that.
Rolling.
I think one of my favorite scenes from there, you walk down a hall, all of a sudden there's a woman there pointing a gun at you, and she's just, like, slowly, like, turn towards me and
Into the building.
lower your weapon and turn towards me. And so the guy playing it, Dan Reichert, he tried it like 4 or 5 times
Onto the rooftop.
and just kept on getting shot. So one of the other guys, Tim, he's like, can I try it? He's like, yeah, sure. Tim does it first try, and Dan's like, what did you do? And like, I turned towards her like she said to.
Explosion. Make the jump. Make the jump.
No. I'm going Austin Powers here.
Explosion.
Crap. I
Cut.
waited
Where are
too
you
long to
going?
turn. I thought I was losing too much time. Tim actually played the first one when Dan couldn't figure out that puzzle. I think that was when they were the first time they experienced the game. Then later they did a full playthrough of Tim playing it. And
Close to the explosion.
Tim actually played it on the controller almost the entire game
Into the building.
because they were playing it on PlayStation 3. They switched to PlayStation 2
Onto the rooftop.
during the last action scene, or second to last action scene,
Hard right.
because
Close to the explosion.
it was too much, and he couldn't do it with a controller.
Make the jump.
It was like literally like there's a ton of enemies, and if you miss a single one, you fail. Like anytime an enemy got past him, he was flying this thing down a hallway, like shooting a virus basically. And anytime one of the viruses got past him, it caused this cutscene where it flew into the room where his guy was and killed him. But oh my word, those action scenes looked horrible, especially on a controller. Like one of the shoulder buttons would speed up how fast you're moving your cursor, but one of them, one of the other ones would invert your controllers. So you, crap, screw it.
Up the ramp.
Jeez.
Into the building.
Sometimes I cannot get these things under control. These Tuk Tuks suck.
Onto the rooftop.
I'm worried. Well, I didn't miss much. As long as I don't miss much else, I might still be able to beat this. I just...
Explosion. Make the jump.
I didn't think I was going to make that.
Make the jump.
What are you doing? Oh. I have a lot of games that they've played on Game Informer.
And rolling.
One of them, Overblood.
Through traffic.
Overblood 1 I could actually probably beat. Overblood 2 looks horrendous.
Up the ramp.
Crap. And it's so weird. So like Overblood 1's kind of this odd,
Rolling.
Resident Evil clone.
Action. Through traffic.
Pretty
Close to
simplistic.
the explosion.
You wake up in a facility, while trying to escape. You discover like this little robot.
Into the building.
Then eventually you get attacked by a zombie. The robot steps in and saves you from the zombie, but dies
Onto the
itself.
rooftop.
And then you run into a girl, and basically the thing is she like works for the facility, but she's trying to hide it from you.
Explosion.
Which it's funny because the dialogue's put in really poorly. So you'll be describing the robot, and she's like, "Oh, that sounds like," it says like the serial number, and your guy's like, "What?" She's like, "Oh, I didn't say anything." It's like,
Explosion.
man, this is done really poorly.
Over the bridge.
But
Over the chopper.
man, how long is this? Where do I go?
Exploding bridge.
Oh boy.
Cut. That's too slow.
I got further. But the first one, like, there's a couple of spots that looked like it would have been kind of hard. That's another one where it's just the puzzles are dumb. There's so many puzzles in that game where the secret is the crouch. Like, you click on a table, it's like, oh, there's nothing on here. It's like you crouch and you click on it again, like, oh, look what I found.
Action.
Oh,
Traffic.
so except for just like really stupid puzzles and cheap deaths,
Up the ramp.
crap. That game looks like it'd be pretty beatable, but Overblood 2, well, that would probably be a nightmare. Now instead of like a simplistic story where you end up being a clone, because you're like the clone of the owner of some big corporation, and the girl you run into is like ends up being a clone of the woman he loved.
Up the ramp.
But she loves you, not him.
To the building.
But
Crowd scatter.
in the second game, like the character from the first game, or potentially a clone of another clone, runs a bar. You're some random kid, a junk blader. Think like the old Jet Moto games.
Explosion.
And you go on this like massive venture against a corrupt government. Sorry, I was itching my face. And
Make the jump.
I don't want to make the jump. Over the course of the game, like you,
Over the bridge.
I might have been too slow.
Over the chopper.
Oh boy. Was it
Across
this
the
way?
exploding bridge.
Whew. Oh, but yeah, that game goes crazy. Like, you, by the end of it, you, like, I think you're, being helped out by the spirit of, like, your, dead sister. You basically become, like, a Super Saiyan. Like, you're flying around and shooting, like, fireballs. Earlier in the game, you go to, like, Billboard Island, where you need like some like bat suit or something, so you can jump into a tornado and fly.
Through traffic.
There's like Terminator T-Rexes and six-legged saber-tooth tigers. Yeah, slightly different than the first. Oh my word, I'm stuck on this stupid thing. Slightly different than the first game. The problem that if I do ever try to do a playthrough of that game, the problem I'm going to have there is I have the Japanese version. I wasn't paying attention. I meant to buy the European version. I accidentally bought the Japanese, and it has very long, unskippable cutscenes. So if I were to do a playthrough of that game, it's going to require a lot of fast forwarding in the video.
Rolling. Action.
I'll probably just stick a camera in my face and you
Through
just
traffic.
see the dread.
Close to the explosion. Up the ramp. Into the building.
Okay,
Crowd scatter.
crowd scatter.
Onto the rooftop. Hard right, close to the explosion.
That was close to the explosion.
Explosion. Make the jump. Make the jump.
Crap. Wasn't paying attention. I was looking up at my progress bar and then I realized I'm not going to make that turn.
Rolling. And action.
Trying to think of what other awful games I have that I, jeez, might do a playthrough of someday.
And rolling.
I've been having an urge to play Horizon Zero Dawn lately.
Through traffic.
Never did beat it.
Close to the explosion.
So I'll start over. But might record some of that. I'm not going to do like a full playthrough of that
Into the
game,
building.
or at least not like a structured like, yeah, every week release an episode. Just kind of like record an episode here or there. Kind of show what I'm doing at whatever point in the game.
Rolling. And
I
action.
was thinking about doing that with like a.
Through
Might be
traffic.
a good way to do like bigger games like a Horizon Zero Dawn or like a Grand Theft Auto. Just kind
Up
of,
the ramp.
you know, like show a lot of the story content and a little bit of just kind of the wander around doing random stupid stuff.
Onto the rooftop.
Well, if no necessarily
Hard right. Close to the explosion.
no necessary commitment because that would be a massive playthrough to try to tackle.
Make the jump. Make the jump.
You make the jump.
God, that's the wrong way.
You don't say. I'm gonna have to call it an episode soon here. Jeez, this one's annoying. This better not be like another month on this one stupid track. I'm sick of this movie.
Rolling. Action.
And as I mentioned last time, I still haven't even gotten to
Close to the explosion.
the stunt that I remember being super hard.
Into the building. Crowd scatter.
Watch, when I get to that one, I'm going to beat it first try.
Onto the rooftop. Hard right. Close to the explosion.
Jeez. Maybe I should start doing e-brake. I don't like using an e-brake with the Tuk Tuk because it swings so sharp.
Rolling. And action. Through traffic.
That's e-brake.
And rolling.
Oh yeah, I have like an Xbox 360 game that potentially could be a fun playthrough.
Close to the explosion.
It's called Darkest Days, I
Up
think.
the ramp.
And I think you're like a soldier at like Custer's Last Stand or something like that. And you get shot by an arrow, and right before you die, like basically someone shows up and from the future and teleports you to the future and join like their
Action.
time police force or whatever.
Through traffic. Close to the explosion.
So nice. As far as I can tell, think like time splitters, but
Into the
a
building.
lot worse with less of a sense of humor.
Onto the rooftop.
So I think it potentially has the potential of being like
Hard right,
hilariously
close to the
bad.
explosion. Explosion.
Jeez. Yeah, this one's frustrating. But I gotta get going. It's gotta be close to a half hour.
Rolling.
I don't know exactly how long I've been recording because I didn't start the recording until after I beat the
Close to the explosion.
previous one, and then I used the timeline feature. But since it wasn't showing me on my display exactly where I was in the timeline, I just shot back like 8 minutes and said good enough. Because I probably only needed like the last minute.
Hard right. Close to the explosion. Explosion. Make the jump. Make the jump. Explosion. Over the bridge.
Oh boy. Crap. I think this is, yeah, I think I can talk. I think this is going to be my last attempt.
Rolling. Action.
Alright, come on, Tony, make it good, make it good. Okay, this will be my last attempt. Holy crap. Like I said, right now I'm just thrilled that I'm finally doing something different. Why does it have to be a Tuk Tuk?
Add action.
I hate the stupid Tuk
Through
Tuks.
traffic. Close to the explosion.
Jeez. I don't know what that was. I thought I had failed, so I don't know if I held. I don't even remember if I held on too long or too short. I think too short, and then I overcorrected when I realized. Come on! Oh my word. Okay, so yeah, last attempt, part 5.
And rolling.
I want a halfway decent attempt.
Action. Through traffic. Close to the explosion. Up the ramp. Into the building. Crowd scatter. Onto the rooftop. Hard right, close to the explosion. Explosion. Make the jump.
Alright. Yeah, this is a good attempt.
Make the jump.
Gooder.
Explosion. Over the bridge.
I thought I was going to slide right off that
Over
roof.
the chopper. Across the exploding bridge.
Oh no. I don't know how I made that. Wait.
Cut, wrong way.
I think that's a good place to end. I just saw a ramp and I went for it, then I realized I'm staring at arrows like, oh crap. Alright. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience as I spend weeks on end on the same level. Make sure that doesn't happen again, or at least I'll do my best to make sure that doesn't happen again. Until next time, my dear friends. Until next time.